And welcome to a new late night episode of Seanzviewent Entertainment. Can everybody hear me and see me well in the chat room? A-Town, downtown. Yes, I was able to get my voice back. I was able to hear right. I was able to see right. And now we are here where we bring the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers live on the air, ladies and gentlemen. But we do care. I was going to say, like, we just don't care. But we are here, and ladies and gentlemen, we bring on this episode, we do this once a week. We bring on the viewers, we bring on the fans, we bring on the subscribers right here on Seanzviewent Entertainment. Welcome, one and all. Yes, indeed, welcome to the first ever installment of Sean's View Uncut, number 1. And yes, we will bring the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers into this very video. And this is a live open forum to discuss WWE. This is a live open forum. If you want to, guys, come in and chime in. I'm bringing interactive to a whole nother level. I'm bringing interaction to a whole nother level. Can you smell it? Can you feel it? Can you taste it? I am even welcoming all the haters and the skeptics to come on and talk about wrestling. This is an open forum, a late night open forum for all the viewers, all the fans, and all the subscribers to come on and talk to me live on Sean's View Entertainment. This is the place to be. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. You want to come on here, you want to talk, let's get those likes up, guys. Very, very important, very crucial to get those likes up. Again, we are spending late night with Sean's View Entertainment, and I am sending out the invite. We're not here to talk about drama. We're not here to talk about the past. We're talking about pro wrestling today, tomorrow, in the past, in the present, and the future. That's what we are here to discuss. The rumor went out earlier today. And again, guys, I didn't get to talk about this because I had to get my voice back. I lost my voice for a while, but now we are back. We are back, and that is an absolute fact. What's up? We got Willow, and let's always recognize our viewers, our fans, and subscribers like we always do, guys. Let's do what we always do on the Brash and Breezin'. Yes, indeed, viewers, and we're just hold on, guys. We're just trying to get up and set here. It's been a while since we've been on StreamYard. It's been a long while, but we are back here for all of you viewers and subscribers. As we're just trying to get set up here, guys. We're just trying to get set up. Set up or shut up? Well, we're not going to shut up. Sean V. Damon ain't ever going to shut up. Sean V. Damon ain't ever going to go down. Sean V. Damon ain't ever going to go away. But yeah, there is the invite for anybody that wants to come on the show. There it is, guys, for all to see. Yes, I want to thank the 31 that are live in the chat. This is where we at, guys. This is where we at. And let's see, what do we see in here? The chat room here. All right, here we go. CM Punk. Yes, indeed. We got Thomas. We got Shadow and Friends Gaming. Yes, the rumor online is that CM Punk will be retiring, that CM Punk is going away. But is that just a cover-up to what CM Punk's going to really do? Is CM Punk really going to go away? Or is this just the reincarnation of CM Punk as we all know it, ladies and gentlemen? CM Punk, for the short run that he had in AEW, for the short run that he had, boy, was it memorable. Boy, was it remarkable. Some would say it was shameful. But at the end of the day, I would say CM Punk definitely made his mark in AEW. But hey, I'm not a mark. I'm just here to talk about wrestling and get your thoughts, your opinions at the end of the day, guys. This is what it's all about. Again, guys, now's not the time to be shy. Now's not the time to be quiet. Now's not the time to be shameful. Now's not the time to be baneful. Ladies and gentlemen, we got people from Idaho in the chat room. Again, this is late night here on Sean View, uncut, uncensored. We're bringing on all of you, whoever wants to join, whoever wants to come on. We are having you live on the show, viewers. Remember to donate to the Super Chat. This is where it's at, the Brash and Breezin'. Your Super Chat donation will come up on the screen if you donate to the show. We got It's Steve Callen in the chat room live on Sean's View Entertainment. Remember to get those likes up, guys. Let's see. We got Richard in the chat room, Lynn. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of trolls coming on here. But we're going to see, and guys, you have to have a real legitimate picture. You have to have a real picture. I ain't going to let you on unless I see you. Unless I see you, I will not let you on. The feeling is that CM Punk is coming back to WWE. That was the thought a couple of weeks ago. That was the feeling a couple of weeks ago. And again, I will let you in the room if I see your live picture. If I can see your picture, if I can see you as a person, I will let you on live on the air. If you don't have a live picture, I can't let you on because I'm not going to let the trolls destroy the first ever Seanzviewent Uncut episode, the live, brash, and brazen. We are giving this back to the fans, back to the viewers, back to the subscribers, back to the dividers. That's what we do here on Seanzviewent Entertainment. And I just want to make sure that we do indeed have our moderators in the room because I'm sure the haters are going to love this one. I'm sure the haters and the naysayers are going to be clued into this one. We got Richard in the background, but I quite frankly don't know if Richard is real or not. Richard, can you confirm that you are real? Well, never say never. The Royal Rumble is in January. Who knows who could show up? Yeah, you got that right, bro. No, that's all right. No, Shadows and Friends Gaming. No, I know what you're all about. It's all right. I got my voice back, bro. Thanks to eating about 80 of these and having some tea, I indeed do have my voice back. Yes, indeed. No, I'm only talking about the people that I bring on the air. I'm only talking about the real people I bring on live on Seanzviewent Entertainment. They got to have a real face. They got to be a real person if they want to come on. And again, I am inviting anyone that wants to come on as long as they show their face. And it won't be a damn disgrace. Well, I hope CM Punk doesn't have a breakdown. You know, everyone says, Sean, bring back StreamYard. We want to stream with you. We want to go live with you. We want to see you. Richard.
Yes, my friend.
Hey, what's going on, man? Just had to confirm people are real. What's going on?
Not much. I'm glad to see you're back. Up and running.
Yeah, back. Well, bro, I've been back for the last few months. Have you been tuning into the show?
When I get the fucking notification.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you, those notifications are a hell of a thing. I'll tell you, just when you think you hit the bell, you did everything you're supposed to do. And, you know, that's why I always urge all my subscribers to check out my channel themselves, you know, in the morning, in the afternoon, day and night, you know?
That's what I do.
And that's how you're going to get the shows. So, bro, what's going on, man? What is your current stance on the current WWE or AEW, whichever you might be watching?
I would have loved to have gone to the AEW when it was in Toronto, but the crowd was just too much for me.
Yeah, no, it can be overwhelming, you know, especially if you got some issues, problems. It can be overwhelming, bro. I deal with anxiety. So believe me, when I go to a WWE show with 30, 40,000 people, it can be a little bit overwhelming, bro. But yeah, you know what? That's why you can always enjoy it from the confines of your house, right?
Yep.
So right now, bro, who would you say is your favorite wrestler right now?
If he was still active, it would have to be Undertaker.
The Undertaker, yes, the legendary phenom himself. Yeah, bro, I appreciate. Now, how long have you been a fan, bro?
I'm 46 now.
So you've been a fan for a while.
Since the early 80s.
Wow. So who was your favorite back then, bro, growing up? Who was your favorite back then?
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, Hulkamania, running wild. You can't go wrong with the immortal Hulk Hogan. Now, bro, do you think that there's similarities between Hulk Hogan and John Cena?
No.
No similarities whatsoever?
No.
Who do you think was better?
Hogan.
Hogan, so you're more of a Hulkamaniac. Now, were you a John Cena fan at all?
I was when I met him in person. He was a nice guy. Very down to earth. I met him at WWE Niagara Falls when they were running.
Now, what state are you from, bro?
Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, Canada. There you go, bro. You're from Canada. So you must be a big fan of Bret the Hitman Hart.
Damn straight.
Damn right, bro. That's the way to do it, my man. Well, man, I definitely enjoy you. Now, how long have you been a subscriber, Sean? How long have you been watching the show for?
Years.
So probably what, 2013, 14? Probably the beginning of Seanzviewent?
Yeah, the beginning.
All right, my bro. Well, I thank you for coming on, bro. And again, always welcome on the show, bro. Always welcome, brother. Thank you.
And I think CM Punk's coming back to WWE.
Let's hope it happens, my man. Let's hope it happens. So there is Richard live on Sean's View Entertainment. We heard from Richard, one of my fans, one of my subscribers. And again, guys, tonight's the night. We're going to do this each and every Tuesday night. If you have something to say, something to talk about, something to bring up, now's the time to do it on Sean's View Uncut. I was asked by the viewers, the subscribers, to bring back StreamYard. I said I was going to make this show interactive, informative, in-depth. I said we are going to go above and beyond. I am JD from another universe. Jenny D. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, boy. All right. Well, don't troll the chat room here. Don't troll the chat room. Now we're gonna have to block you. I am JD from another universe. Oh boy, here comes the trolls, the lost souls, and the assholes. Here we go. Unbelievable. We got Joe in the chat room. We got Joe live on Sean's View. Sean, do you think they will cancel Crown Jewel due to a possible attack from Iran, or will the show go on? Well, Steve C., I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you're saying that. I'm glad you're talking about that, Steve C., because there is rumors that Crown Jewel is in jeopardy. They're not canceling it yet, but there's rumors that Crown Jewel is in jeopardy of being canceled. Again, viewers, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. And again, viewers, we bring you live on the show. Now's your chance. Now's your opportunity to not hold back. Now's your time to go all out and say what you want to say. Do what you want to do. Sean View delivering it to each and every one of you. Because why? I can and I friggin' will. Want to shout out to 40 in the chat room? We got Pete Davidson in the chat. See, anybody else want to join the broadcast? Again, guys, now is your chance to join Sean's View Entertainment. The link for this is in the chat room. For those of you that want to join, there is the link right there, guys, for you want to join up today. What's up with CM Punk? Well, bro, the rumor is he's retired. The dirt sheets, the websites are talking about the fact that CM Punk has indeed retired from pro wrestling. Again, viewers, your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. We got Dave25 in the chat room here for each and every one of you. Yes, indeed. Shout out to the 40 in the chat room, guys. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. What's up, McFarland Jones? We got McFarland Jones in the chat room. Again, as we pin your comments, remember to donate to the Super Chat. Super stickers are open as well for all the viewers, all the fans, and all the subscribers. Roman said that he would work with CM Punk. Well, we're going to have to see if that is going to go down, if that is going to happen. That's if CM Punk returns to WWE. But according to reports today, the feeling is that CM Punk will retire. Do you think Crown Jewel should be canceled due to the threats from Iran? The threats from Iran to Saudi Arabia. Do you think that they should be banned? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions in the chat room. Again, here on Sean's View Entertainment, guys, here on the Brash and Brazen, we don't break bread. We break the news, the rumors, and the headlines. And remember, if you want to come on the show backstage, you got to show that you are real. You got to show that you are real. You just got to show me that you are real in the chat room, and I'll let you on the show to discuss wrestling news, wrestling rumors, wrestling headlines, as it is all the time. Yes, indeed, guys. You wanted a show that was interactive. It was informative. Well, that's exactly what you're going to get on the Brash and the Brazen. Because we always do things a little bit differently here on the show. Remember, guys, for those of you that want to join, for those that you want to chime in, now's the chance. This is where we do it. This is what's happening. This is what goes down, guys. This is the showdown. This is the lowdown. This is the Brash and the Brazen. And again, if you're going to come onto the show, make sure you show your face. If you're going to come onto the show, make sure you show your face, bro. You got to show your face to show that you are real. Welcome, one and all, to another installment of Sean's View Entertainment. What's going on? We got Steve Burns in the chat room. Steve Burns in the chat room. We have Bipers, Beepers in the chat room.
And or a fine of up to.
What the hell is that? I don't know what that was. Oh boy, no. See, we're not going to go with Peter Gilmore. I don't know if you. I don't know what the hell you're thinking. I don't know. Oh yeah, see, bro, we're not letting you in, bro. We're gonna ban you. We're gonna ban you as soon as you come in, bro. Unless you show your face. You see, you think you're gonna come on here and rattle and shake Seanzviewent Entertainment? No, it ain't gonna happen, bro.
I'm here, bro.
What's up? Yeah, bro, we're gonna ban you because we gotta make sure you're real, bro. We cannot have you come in unless you show your face. I don't have to ban you. I don't have to kick you, bro. I don't want anyone with the name Peter Gilmore in my chat room or a fan of YouTube or Chase or anybody. I don't want anybody like that in my chat room. This is open to anybody and everybody with some exceptions. There will be some exceptions to the rule here on Seanzviewent Entertainment, let me tell you. Because I ain't going to get my channel flagged down because of some retarded idiots. Ain't going to happen. Ain't going to go down. Not on my time. Not on my watch. Because this is the brash and the brazen. We will never be mistaken or overtaken. Then you want to come on in? Yeah, R-Truth was injured tonight during NXT. R-Truth was injured during tonight's NXT. Sadly, CM Punk. Yeah, we're going to discuss CM Punk in full detail and full length. Don't worry about it. But right now, I'm trying to bring on the viewers, the subscribers, because this is the interactive experience of Seanzviewent Entertainment. Now is your chance and opportunity to join in on the show. There is the link if you guys want to join in. If you guys want to join in, now is the opportunity. Now is the chance. We're going to do this every night. A new installment of Seanzviewent. Well, not every night, but every Tuesday night, unless this catches on and is very popular. We might do this every night. Seanzviewent Uncut tonight. Number 1, the first ever installment of Seanzviewent Uncut. We bring the integrity. We bring the voice. We bring the choice for all of you. And yes, I did lose my voice earlier. I'm probably going to lose my voice again. But thanks to Ricola cough drops, Seanzviewent Entertainment's voice is back for the time being. We got Dewey, that guy, in the chat room. We are live on StreamYard.com. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We are on StreamYard, which means I'm inviting you, the viewers, the subscribers, the fans. Now is your opportunity to talk to me and ask me questions. This is better than a call-in show. Now is your chance, ladies and gentlemen. Now is the chance to chime in live on Seanzviewent Entertainment. Hey, Drake, bro, you got to show you're real, bro. Yeah, bro, you're coming in, bro. You're coming in with 100 different accounts, bro. Unless you show your face, unless you show that you're real, I ain't going to let you on the episode. I'm just going to keep banning your account and banning your account. And again, we're here to talk about CM Punk, though. Again, if you guys want to come on the air, there is the link, viewers. There is the link for you that want to join. You guys want to join? There is the link. Now's the time to join in and talk about professional wrestling. I don't care if you like me. I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you're for me or against me. I will bring you on the show, and we're here to discuss one thing and one thing only, and that is professional wrestling. That is what we do here on the Brash and the Brazen. So what is going on with CM Punk? Yes, what is going on? And I know we have a lot of hate watching right now, but that's okay. CM Punk planning to never wrestle again. AEW may have soured on the whole CM Punk experience, but beyond wrestling, things appear to be looking quite rosy. With the reports that Chris Jericho had called Punk a cancer backstage and suggestions that there had been a personal issue between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes that had in some way influenced Rhodes to return to WWE, although Rhodes has denied that. He has denied that. It's not a good sign for the remaining fans of CM Punk hoping he would return to AEW or elsewhere. It doesn't look like WWE is in a rush to pick up CM Punk either, with Dave Meltzer having recently reporting that there hadn't been any contacts between either party. That said, it looks like Punk may not be in a rush to return to wrestling himself. Now, on top of that, guys, Triple H is advised to put his differences aside with CM Punk. We got more breaking news on CM Punk. Ladies and gentlemen, Triple H is being advised to put his differences aside with CM Punk. Do you think CM Punk should return to the WWE? Should CM Punk and WWE and Triple H put their issues aside so he can return to World Wrestling Entertainment? Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions in the chat room, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Triple H is being advised to put his differences aside with CM Punk. And guys, remember to subscribe to the channel today. Now's your chance. Now's your opportunity to have your voice heard, viewers. It is time to have your voice heard on Seanzviewent. Thank you to Christy Wilson for the $1.99 donation. Thank you for the $1.99 donation. Remember, everyone and anyone can donate to the show today. And again, viewers, remember, I'm having you guys come on live to the show. There is the StreamYard link. There is your chance. There is your time. It all depends what you want to see, what you want to know at the end of the day. We're going to take a quick look at the chat room here. We're going to take a quick look at the chat room here on Seanzviewent Entertainment and see what the hell's going on here. Take a quick look. See the participants that we actually have in the chat room here. All right, so we got a lot of hate watchers watching right now. We got a lot of hate watchers watching at this point in time. Press 7 if you are real in the chat room. Press 7 if you are real in the chat. At this point in time. Can everybody hear me and see me all right in the chat room? I am taking a look at my participants in the chat room. We got a lot of fakes in here right now, as I can tell, as I can see. A lot of fakes in the chat room at this point, at this time. What's up? We got Brian in the chat room. Again, guys, if you guys want to come on live on Sean's View to discuss wrestling, now is your chance, now is your choice, and now is your opportunity to come on live and speak directly with the brash and the brazen. Remember to press 7 if you are real in the chat room. Please press 7, or I'm going to have to delete everybody else that doesn't press 7, because, again, I don't want haters or detractors or trolls or bots. I want real people. We want real people in real time on Sean's View by design. Yes, indeed. So, see, we only have really, let's see, 1, 2. Hey, Richard, I see you, bro. Richard, I saw you, bro. I see you, bro. But, bro, we're just trying to have other people come on, give other people chances. But, Richard, you can always listen on to the show if you want, bro. As always, Richard, you can always listen in to Sean's View Entertainment. So, we got a few 7s. We got a few 7s in the chat room. But other than that, we got a lot of hate watchers. See, these hate watchers think they're going to be able to come onto the show. They think they're going to be coming on live, but they're not going to. It's not going to happen. It ain't going to go down. What these hate watchers don't understand, what they don't get, is that they're giving me more views. They're giving me more promise. They're getting me better in the algorithm. That's what these people don't understand. That's what they don't get. That's what's not going through their mind. Again, we do have open, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe YouTube is fixing their... Well, YouTube's been having issues for years and years now. YouTube has been having so many damn issues. Oh, it looks like we have another subscriber to join in, and it looks like it's a real person. We got... it's the R-E-Z. Is it Rez? Is that Rez? In the chat. Rez. What's going on, bro?
What's up, Sean?
Welcome to Sean's View Entertainment, my man.
Pleasure to be here, man. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you, bro. Pleasure to have you, my man.
Yeah, man. First time, I guess, live with you, and a long-time subscriber, man.
Means a lot. Wait, what state you coming from, bro?
California.
California. Oh, so you're about a 3-hour difference from Boston, huh?
Oh, yeah, for sure. West Coast.
Now, how long you been watching Sean's View, bro?
Oh, a long time, man. You're like my number one go-to for wrestling, like news and updates and all that stuff, man.
Yeah, well, it only makes sense that you are, bro, because I mean, I'm the one that brought it onto this website. Now everybody else is doing it, but that's cool, bro. I'm glad you're still here. And so, what are you currently a fan of? Are you a fan of all wrestling or what, bro?
I mean, to be quite honest with you, man, I guess you could call me like a WWE mark. I mean, I've been watching wrestling since the Attitude Era. You know, when SmackDown first debuted on UPN, that was it for me. And then on and off, you know, I've been on and off with wrestling. You know, I do watch it every now and then from time to time. But I mean, you know, obviously the Attitude Era was the era that I grew up with the most.
Yeah.
But I do follow it from time to time, like with everything that happens with AEW to, Ring of Honor and WWE and all that stuff.
Now, do you feel that AEW is like the Attitude Era or better, or do you think it's just AEW? I mean, what are your thoughts? Do you think there's a comparison? Do you feel like there's a comparison there?
Yeah, no, I definitely think there is. I mean, there's a lot of talent from WWE that moved on to AEW, so it makes sense that it would be kind of comparable to, the Attitude Era per se. But I think in this stage of professional wrestling, for how long it's been around, I don't consider it like the Attitude Era, but it definitely does have elements.
Yes, I would agree with you on that one, bro. I'd say the elements, and just because you got Attitude favorites like Chris Jericho that are over there,
Yes.
You got William Regal over there, you got Taz over there. I mean, there's definitely comparisons, but I don't think anything will ever define or beat the Attitude Era. That was when ratings were at the top, the best, the cream of the crop. You'll never ever beat that. You'll never ever defeat that.
Definitely not.
It's going to take a hell of an effort. I'll tell you what, AEW, in my estimation, they were onto something. But somehow, some way, it seems like we're watching the rise and fall of AEW right before our very eyes.
Yeah, no, I don't watch AEW all that much these days, but I do hear the stories and I do see, what I hear, and it almost like is comparable to like TNA. Like TNA had a really big following at some point in time, especially with talent like Kurt Angle, Ric Flair, and even I think Mick Foley was on there for a while.
Yeah. Bret Hart was on there. I mean, Eric Bischoff. I mean, they had all kinds of people on there.
Right, and I mean, like even like AJ Styles, who's a fan favorite in WWE, but it's almost like a formula that becomes self-destructive, and I feel like what AEW was doing, I felt like, is they were trying to be too much like WWE during the Attitude Era, which really the formula doesn't work. I think it's like, you can only get lightning in a bottle once. You can't catch that more than once. So, I want them to succeed because I definitely feel like there should be other promotions, wrestling promotions that, should get that exposure as well, not just WWE. But I mean, I know a lot of people hate on WWE because of, the product being PG nowadays, but you got to give credit to them, man, because it's like they've pretty much stood the time, like, through all the ups and downs, and they're still around, despite everybody leaving, despite, their decisions, business decisions and stuff, they're still around. So they're doing something right, in my humble opinion,
Yeah, no, they're definitely doing something right. And bro, you bring a really good different stance on this because I noticed what you just said. You used to watch AEW. You don't watch it as much now. A lot of fans share your opinion. Like I used to win in the early days, and we're talking about it like it's been around for 50 years. It's only been around for 3-4 years. Thing about it is AEW, again, it's crumbling at the seams. And again, they had a chance. They had an opportunity to beat Raw, which they have not done yet. Oh, hold on one second. We got an idiot in the chat room. Hold on one second. We're going to have to just get rid of this idiot. Hold on one moment. Hold on. This is going to happen from time to time. There we go. All right. So, yeah, as we were saying, no, AEW had promise. It looked like it, had presentation. But, they always, the big mistake they made, and you brought this up earlier, is that they always talk about WWE. They're always talking down the WWE. They're always bringing up the WWE. They need to focus on themselves at the end of the day.
I agree.
That's their major problem. They're focusing too much on World Wrestling Entertainment. My thing is, when MJF finally does come to the WWE, that will be the last blow to AEW. It's bad enough that CM Punk is already out of there. CM Punk was their blockbuster attraction. He was their blockbuster draw. No matter if you like Punk or against him or for him, CM Punk brought, publicity to that company. He did. And now CM Punk's out of that company. And now what you're witnessing and what you're seeing is what AEW is not all about. And we know what AEW was about when they started. And now what we're seeing, what they're turning into, it's just completely off the page. I mean, I hope they can regroup. Because, again, I'm not here to say I want AEW to go out of business or shut down. Because how many years as a wrestling fan since WCW went out of business, how long have we been asking for competition? But sadly, there is no competition still.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with you. I think, WWE has, like I said, it's stood the test of time and everything that they've gone through, even with the bad decisions from a market standpoint, You know, they're still around, and I know a lot of fans, myself included, would love to see a brand go toe to toe with WWE on that equal level, like the Monday Night Wars. You know, back when you had WCW and even ECW. You know, when they had their Thunder, and you know, we haven't seen that. We haven't seen that since then. And will it ever come back? I don't know. You know, I'm very optimistic. I think there's a lot of top talent around the world now, you know, with NXT and all these other promotional brands that are trying to, you know, scout talents at a young age. You know, I just don't know what's missing. You know, I don't know what it is, but it boggles my mind as a wrestling fan, you
Do
know?
you want to see? Do you want to see somebody challenge the WWE to its core?
Absolutely.
And do you want to see the W? Because again, listen, the WWE has improved. Because again, there's been a lot of years. Us fans went on here, we pissed, moaned, and complained with good reason about the WWE. You know, the same song and dance, the same rematch, the same romance, the same this, that, and the other. And it was the same song and dance. Then Vince retires, which was a blockbuster update this year in news and rumors. Probably one of the biggest news updates besides Cody Rhodes coming back to the WWE or Stone Cold returning. But, bro, yeah, we need somebody to measure what the WWE has been able to measure, because the WWE is the measuring stick at the end of the day.
That's true. That's very true.
Now, bro, out of all the events, you know, we got WrestleMania, SummerSlam. What are your top 5 pay-per-views of all time? Overall.
In no particular order. I would have to say, obviously WrestleMania. That's you know, one for me. Royal Rumble has always been one of my favorites. I love Survivor Series. That was always a good one for me.
What do you think about this year's Survivor Series with War Games coming back?
It's interesting. I'm hyped. You know, I'm actually curious to see what.
Were you a WCW fan back in the day, or you were more WWE?
I was like all pro WWE.
Yeah, me too, right? Well, I mean, I would switch over from time to time, but yeah, I was a WWE loyalist or supporter, as they would call them. I was definitely a WWE guy back then.
For sure. Yeah. I really liked Backlash. That was a great pay-per-view.
Yeah, Backlash was a great event. Yeah,
that one for me was on the top there. And you know, I really miss King of the Ring.
They're talking about bringing that back, bro.
Yeah.
They're talking about bringing back the King of the Ring.
And
you know, that really rose prominence to the guys like Edge and Austin and Owen Hart and Bret Hart and Brock Lesnar. You know, guys like that are really, you know, usually when you win the King of the Ring, you go on to win the WWE title. Now, of course, there were some guys that won the King of the Ring and didn't go on, like Ken Shamrock and Billy Gunn didn't go on to win the WWE title, but they did go on to have a hell of a lot of success in the Attitude Era. So it definitely boosted up the careers of those superstars. And I agree with you, though. King of the Ring is one of those classic star-studded pay-per-views. I don't think they should ever got rid of it.
No, I absolutely agree with you. They should bring it back. So
now, what do you think about? Now, I think this is interesting because it'll bring more importance to the Hell in the Cell. They're getting rid of the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view and making it its own match again to build up a feud or an angle, which they should have never ever took that away, anyways.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of these gimmick pay-per-views.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think what it is, I just think that WWE tries too hard sometimes. You know, I think they try to switch it up a lot. You know, I really liked the idea of having, you know, like a draft and you know, I don't know if they're still doing that. Do they still do that? I haven't paid attention to all too much. But I don't know.
The draft, bro, I almost say to myself, they shouldn't even do a draft because you see guys from Raw appearing on SmackDown, guys from SmackDown appearing on Raw.
Exactly.
So it's almost like the draft is irrelevant at this point.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's what it felt like to me when they did it. And I wish they just kept it more exclusive. You know, I think if they had where the brands really just had their superstar talent just stay there, you know, with the exception of like a pay-per-view or a big, you know, event like that where they cross brand, I think that would make it more acceptable. But like you said, you know, you almost see wrestlers from Raw go to SmackDown every week and SmackDown to Raw, and then it just kind of kills that level of excitement.
Yeah, and remember back in like 2005 and 6 or 7, even 8, 9, 10. Remember when you used to see, oh my God, Kurt Angle's invaded Raw, yes. Shawn Michaels invaded SmackDown, Brock Lesnar's like now it's like, oh, he's on Raw. It's like, well, no big deal. You know, it doesn't matter now. It's like, who cares?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%.
You know, that's because I remember that night when Kurt Angle invaded Monday Night Raw and he attacked Shawn Michaels and Jim Ross like, by God, how the hell did he get in here? Who let him in here? How'd he get in here? Now you see a guy appear and it's like, oh, all right, just it's another edition of Raw and SmackDown. You know, if they could get it back to that again, you know, kill the draft for a couple of years, then reintroduce it maybe in another couple of years, like I said, and then there will be relevancy to it. Just like I said, the Hell in a Cell match, the Money in the Bank ladder match. It's good. That event's going to be canceled, they're saying, and it's going to be its own match at WrestleMania. Which again, they should have never ended with that. They should have never done away with that, in my estimation.
Yeah.
So right now, bro, you would say like, are you more big of a Raw guy or a SmackDown guy, or you watch both?
Well, nowadays I watch both. When I was younger, I unfortunately didn't have cable because my family wasn't like, rich like that to have, both. So I was always a SmackDown guy, by heart. And then obviously as I got older, we got cable and then ended up watching these brands. Nowadays I'd say I'm more leaning towards the Monday Night Raws, but I will say that I really enjoy SmackDown, especially what they're doing with the whole bloodline thing and Roman Reigns.
What do you think about Sami Zayn, bro? What about he's on the best path of his career, in my estimation.
The honorary Uce. Yeah, no, I really like the fact that he's taking this angle now because, he was always one of those talents where he was really good on the mic, but he just didn't really have like
it couldn't all it didn't all come together. It didn't all come together.
Exactly.
Now it's all coming together for Sami Zayn.
And it works. And I think I'm really curious. I want to see this angle last as long as possible, because it's definitely not stale, at least not for me. And it's just funny to see everything that happens every SmackDown. I actually tune in and I look forward to seeing what happens whenever Roman Reigns and the Bloodline and Sami Zayn.
Well, that's what we've been asking for the WWE for the last 5 years now. We want something to keep our interest. And now SmackDown is definitely doing something to hold our interest because you see, back on Raw during the Attitude Era, what did they do best? They kept you glued in from 1 hour to the next.
Yes, I definitely agree.
They went off track, but now the whole we have a reason. We tune in from 1 hour to the next. Oh, we're having a little bit technical difficulties. We got Rez. I want to thank Rez for being in the chat room on Sean's View Entertainment. Big ups to Rez in the chat room on the brush. Now, that's the kind of talk you're going to get out of Sean's View. That's the kind of interaction you're going to get as we rebuild the channel on Sean's View every day as we are back full-time all the time. Let's see. We have, when you say my Sean View so far, we got Marbiel S in the chat room. SmackDown sucks, says Nigel. SmackDown sucks. Well, everyone's got their opinion. So I want to know from everyone in the chat room, are you a Raw guy or are you a SmackDown guy? And for those of you that are actually real in the chat room, for those of you that are real, are you enjoying this segment of Sean View? 7 in the chat room if you're enjoying it. Press 7 in the chat room if you are enjoying it. Are you guys enjoying this version of Sean's View Entertainment? Remember, you're going to get the show each and every Tuesday night at around 10 or 11 o'clock. At around 10 or 11 o'clock every night, you're going to get Sean's View Uncut. You will get the Brash and Brazen Uncut again as we're bringing the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers into the room. We are here for each and every one of you. Sean's View Entertainment. We got Richard, who is still here. We got Ryan. So we got Sean Guerrero, Brian, Little Moody, the Resurrection in the chat room. We got Steve Burns in the chat room. I am a SmackDown guy. Again, guys, Super Chat donations are open. Super Chat donations are open. You haven't been feeling very Uso. We got Jay Love in the chat room. And again, we're not going to have any haters or naysayers or critics. We're only going to bring on real people that have a real voice and a real choice and a real face. That's the only people we'll be bringing on Sean's View Entertainment. The trolls think they're going to come on here and troll the room and ruin the show. Nobody's going to ruin the show. If everyone's going to ruin the show, it'll be me. I'll ruin the damn thing. We got Mohammed in the chat room. We got Danielle in the chat room on the Brash and the Brazen. Thank you so much for Danielle joining Sean View Entertainment. Sean, what are your thoughts on Steve? Nash got fired today. What do you mean Nash got fired today, bro? What are your thoughts on Steve Nash? Is it from NXT? Is it from NXT, bro? I love both brands, says Brian in the chat. Yeah, we had multiple NXT releases today, guys. We had NXT releases today. And again, we are going to check the participants to see who is actually real in the chat room. Who is real on Sean's View Entertainment today? Do we have any real people in the chat room? Please press the word SmackDown. Type the word SmackDown in the room if you are real. Remember, press and type SmackDown if you are real. Again, it's all about your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions, guys. We bring you viewers and subscribers live onto the show. We bring you guys live onto the show. That's what we do here. We got Lenny in the chat room. Lenny Lopez says he's SmackDown. SmackDown. Again, we do have a few real people in the chat room tonight, which is a great thing, which is an awesome thing. I do want to thank Dale Epworth for the $7.99 super sticker. Thank you to Dale Epworth for the $7.99. Does anybody else want to donate to the show? Who wants to fill up the wallet? Who wants to fill up the pocket of Sean's View Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen? A-Town SmackDown. I am an old school WWE fan, but I like SmackDown. Thank you to Tony. Thank you to Tony for that epic, awesome, great comment. And guys, it's all about your interaction. It is all about your interaction. Now, Steve Burns, I don't know, bro, if you're a troll or not, but your photo actually shows that you have a burn on your face. Or is that just red, bro? I'm just asking. I'm not trying to, be mean or anything, but it's pretty funny how it says Steven Burns, and then I look at your face. And is that a real burn, or is that like photoshopped, or are you trolling, bro? I just want to know, bro. Are you trolling or what? And again, viewers, I'm bringing you guys onto the show live. I am bringing you, we got a DX fan in the chat room. I want to know from everyone in the chat room, what has been your favorite era of WWE? Was it the 80s? Was it the 90s? Was it the 2000s? Was it this generation era? What was your favorite era of WWE? I want to hear from everyone in the chat room. I want to hear from everybody. Asuka returned. Yes. New tag team champions. We have new tag team champions. Oh, it's a birthmark. All right, bro. I just wanted to make sure you weren't trolling, Steve. I just wanted to make sure that you were not trolling, all right? I just want to make sure that you're not trolling the chat room, but thank you for joining Sean's View. And I will apologize because I'm a man. I apologize. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, Ryan Wooldridge with a $2 donation. Steve Nash was the NBA coach for the Nets. Oh, bro, I don't know. Bro, honestly, I don't really know much about baseball, basketball. I know about football and wrestling. I don't really watch a lot of golf or basketball. My favorite era, Danielle says, do you have confirmation that Punk has retired again? Well, bro, that is the rumors and the innuendo online is that CM Punk has retired again. That is the rumor and the innuendo online, viewers, on the line. The 80s and the 90s. Again, guys, now is your chance and opportunity to come live on the show. I am going to post the link so everybody can join. We can have everyone join one-on-one with Sean's View Entertainment in real time. There is your chance. There is your opportunity. Bro, this is my real voice. This is how I talk. This is how I rock. Steve Burns, I've been watching your show for 10 long years since 2012. No, I thank you, Steven, for being here for 10 illustrious years, and we're going to go 10 more years. Have no fear. The brash one is here. For those of you that want to join in, click the StreamYard link, and you can join live in with Sean's View Entertainment. Again, I thank all of you for your comments, your opinions, your loyalty. It's all about you at the end of the day. Yes, indeed it is. We have coming up next, hopefully this is a real person.
It is a real person.
What is going on? We got Jordy's show here. Is that
Jordy Scow.
Oh, Jordy Scow. All right, what's going on, bro?
Nothing much. We've met before, and I'm not going to bring up the past, but let's just say we've known each other for a while.
All right, bro. And we're here to talk about wrestling. So are you watching wrestling? Are you currently a fan or what, bro?
Oh, I've been a fan for years. I've always loved the art, the and all the entertainment, the glitz and glamour that they bring out. The only thing I don't like is the politics, that drags other people down. I'm more of the performance than I am with politics.
Yeah, so you're not into the whole backstage crap that goes on. Is pretty much you're on screen. You're what's for on screen, pretty much.
Well, I do look up online, with these wrestling observers, I think the dirt sheets, as you call them. So, I mean, I'm really aware of what goes on backstage. I just think if people were to think more about performance rather than, political views in professional wrestling, then maybe we'd actually have a better business,
Yeah, and you know what it is too? It's the fact that, again, AEW comes up. We think they're going to be competition. We think they're going to be prominent. They've been good to a T, but they haven't been that good. And now it seems like they're falling apart right
Oh
before our
yeah.
very eyes. Now, are you an AEW fan or what?
Yeah, I've been an AEW fan ever since its first pay-per-view. But the thing is, what I've noticed is that the entire landscape of AEW is really starting to fall through the cracks. I mean, Tony Khan, he's been showing his true self. Like he's no Vince McMahon. We could say that right now, but Tony Khan, the thing is, you've got to be a prick. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You have to be a prick to to some degree, or otherwise you're gonna have all those wrestlers run all over you.
Well, what it is he's lost control of his company. He is
Yeah.
not. He's lost complete control of his entire company. Is what he's done, and that's
Yeah.
why he needs to learn from a Vince McMahon. He needs to learn from a Triple H, because those guys know when it's time to be business and when it's time to be a character. And Tony Khan obviously has lost a lot of time and vision of exactly what's going on and what needs to happen, what needs to transpire. So Tony
Exactly.
Khan right now needs to go back to the drawing board about what really works, because obviously he ain't got all his eggs in one basket right now. They're all over the place.
Oh my God, it's all over the place to a point where you're probably wondering which one's egg yolk or which one's piss.
Yeah, I would agree with you. That's a great way to put it, bro. Great way to put it.
But the one thing I've learned, have you ever seen like Beyond the Mat?
Yeah. That was one of the greatest documentaries in my estimation.
Well, the Roland Alexander, the guy who founded and ran All Pro Wrestling, like a school and a wrestling indie promotion, he once said, "You have to be a prick in this business, because if you don't, the wrestlers will walk all over you. Their characters are such, and their ego are such that they will just walk all over you. So if you think you could be a nice guy and be a business owner in professional wrestling, you better get out of this business right now."
Yeah, and I think that guy I think he did pass away. Am I correct on that? I think he did pass away.
Yes, he did. I think he passed away in 2015.
Yeah, and no, I mean,
Diabetes.
now we thought there were going to be some prominent performers coming out of his wrestling organization, but as we saw that that was not to be. But no, I mean, I agree with his sentiments. I mean, you can't just let everyone walk over you, because if you do, that's exactly what will happen. They will just stomp all over your Rudy Boo Candy ass, and then you're going to lose sight of everything. You're literally going to lose sight of everything. But no, AEW, like I said, there's still a chance here. AEW is not dead and gone yet, but they are falling apart at the seams. CM Punk, this whole debacle, this whole conflict, this whole controversy. So now, ladies and gentlemen, now what we're going to see is, can AEW get it back together? That's the thing.
That's a very good question. But I want to ask you one thing. I mean, I was always hearing about the legendary Seanzviewent, about wanting to see the comeback of CM Punk for all these years. Now, it didn't came to WWE, mind you. I mean, not the way you expected it. Now, thank you, Fox Sports. But with AEW, what was your initial thoughts and all the way up till now?
Well, like I said, it's been a very short run, but in my opinion, it's been a very stellar run for CM Punk, because when he was there, it was on. Like I said, he is the box office attraction. He was what AEW represented and what was all about. And CM Punk did bring that company to another step, so to speak. He did bring that company, a pivotal time for AEW. They really needed somebody like CM Punk. Now, of course, CM Punk didn't have a lot of momentum going to AEW off his losses from UFC, but as we all know, UFC is a different character than AEW is. And again, I hate to use the word fake, because when it comes down to it, anybody that says wrestling fake couldn't last a day in the ring. Not only a day in the ring.
Damn it.
Yeah, right. It's still real for me. Yeah, exactly, bro. But no, I thought CM Punk had for what it was, for the career he had, for the year or almost year and a half that it was, I'd say he did pretty damn well, and he got AEW on the board. He got people talking about him. He got it very recognized. He had great feuds.
He broke the internet.
He did. He did break the internet. It certainly broke Seanzviewent Entertainment, I'll tell you. And now if CM Punk is truly done, if the reports are true from what went out earlier today, if the reports are true, the only thing I can see left for CM Punk is to go into the WWE Hall of Fame. That's what I see happening.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if he'd be the Hall of Fame like immediately, because the thing is with Punk, I mean, if there's one thing he'd do in WWE and that would be having just one more match, and we all know what he'd want. He'd want that,
WrestleMania.
Yeah, WrestleMania main event, because we all know
the payday.
That payday, yeah. I mean, Punk was always, bitter about that when he, on Cole Cabana's Art of Wrestling podcast. I mean, if you've heard it, right?
Of course, yes, yep.
Yeah, and you could tell how bitter he sounded, but I mean, justifiably, but still, I think if he's ever going back to WWE and he wants his one night only match thing, he's gonna have it in the main event of WrestleMania. So.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that's how it comes full circle. I hope he does come back and they give him one more run, even if it's 1 year or a part-time half year or whatever he wants to do. Because, I mean, I think, for CM Punk to come this far now from what we've seen him and what he's been through, for CM Punk to come back to the WWE some almost decade later, and for Triple H and CM Punk to bury the hatchet. I mean, I don't know what Vince McMahon probably having a heart attack if CM Punk comes back because Vince is retired now. But you know what Triple H does? That's the one thing about Triple H. He always says, even though this is his character, he always said, I do what's best for business. Well, he really does do what's best for business, not only on screen, but behind the scenes. And,
Scott Steiner's a good example.
Yeah. Bruno Sammartino, the Ultimate Warrior. I mean, all these guys that you never thought you would ever see ever again. Even Sable. No one thought Sable would return. She did about 14 years ago, but she still did return. And, again, that's what Vince McMahon's moniker was as well. It was, he left on bad terms, but if there's money to be made, we'll bring it back. And there is certainly money to be made if CM Punk comes back. Make no mistake about it. Because you got to understand, CM Punk is not coming back to the WWE that was in 2014. He's coming back to a new set of rules and regulations, a new roster, new faces, new authority figures. So it would be a completely different land for CM Punk in WWE in 2023.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, with Triple H leading things, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he's been doing real good for himself. And as far as CM Punk goes, I would see maybe there's a possibility him and Paul Levesque, Triple H, whatever you want to call him, can bury the hatchet like the same thing what I just said about Scott Steiner and Triple H. Like talk things out, get everything off your plate, and then let's see if we can come to agreement. And I know one agreement that Punk will take, and that's that one main event spot he wanted at WrestleMania so badly.
Yeah, I mean, there was even a lot of people, and I want your thoughts on this one. There was that 1 year, we all remember it, CM Punk versus The Undertaker. Do you think that it should have been CM Punk to break the streak at WrestleMania of The Undertaker?
Well, honestly, I'm under the assumption thinking that maybe he should have, but then again, there's also the part where if he had, then the way how they exploited Paul Bear, the way they did, like with the urn and the death and all
the
that,
ashes and all that out of the urn and all that. Yeah,
it would have been tasteless if they allowed Punk to win at WrestleMania. I mean, in my view.
So, do you feel that Brock Lesnar was the right guy to end the streak?
Oh, hell no. I mean, let me tell you something. I mean, the thing is, would you really want a part-timer to end a part-timer's undefeated streak?
I think it should have just never ended. I think The Undertaker should have beat Lesnar and retired, or he should have retired against Bray Wyatt the following year. He should have retired because, again, you will never see a streak like that ever again in WrestleMania history. So for them to break the streak, I mean, yes, it was shocking. Yes, it broke the internet. Everybody couldn't believe it. They were stunned. People are still stunned right now, some 7 years later. But I just felt like it was a wrong decision.
Yeah, it was. I mean, truth be told, I was almost about to cry when I saw that happen.
Bro, I sat up, this is before I even blew up on YouTube, and I was sitting back watching that, and I was like, you gotta be kidding. Like, I could, bro, I still can't believe I can't even watch that match back. When I watched that match live that night, I've never watched it back because I was so startled, and I was so shocked by what I was seeing. And then, of course, Paul Heyman would never let us forget that. Brock Lesnar's the one in 21-1. We'll hear that till the day we're dead. But no, bro, if you're talking about moments and shockers, that probably had to be the most shocking moment in WWE history.
It'll be put on Paul Heyman's tombstone, literally. The guy, the man who managed the man who put the 1 in 21-1.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know what? That's probably not a lie. That probably will happen.
Here lies Paul Heyman.
Yeah. Hey, as they say, anything can happen in WWE, right? Anything can happen. But no, bro, yeah. I agree with what you said earlier. Triple H is improvising. He is improving the WWE. We're not seeing the same rematch and the same Raw every week replayed back because it seemed like that's what it was for the last 5 to 10 years. But
Yo,
no, Triple H is
we're getting
Triple
more
H is definitely.
wrestling. We're getting more wrestling than we are segments.
Yeah, well, I think right now what we're seeing is we're seeing the catalyst of a mix of matches and storylines. Because, that was the big thing that was missing before Triple H took over. No more angles, no more storylines. It was just match after match. No reason, no rhyme, no nothing. We just going to put two guys in the ring and let them wrestle. But now under Triple H's guidance, it does seem like they're giving us a reason as to, well, okay, why is this match happening? Why is this going down? Why should we tune in from 1 hour to the next? And I think Triple H is doing, he's not, listen, it ain't never going to be perfect. It ain't ever going to be the Attitude Era. It ain't ever going to be the Ruthless Aggression Era. But I would say that Triple H is doing a fine job. And if he keeps doing this, we could see the ratings go back to the 3s, the 4s. Who knows?
Yeah, and on top of that, this is the same recipe he'd always used, back when he was doing NXT before that was a thing. But back to CM Punk, like we were talking about. Here's the thing I want to ask you. You heard about the recent update of the whole locker room skirmish about with that whole thing with his dog getting hit in the face by the door,
hit in the head with it. Yeah, now they're saying that that's false.
Okay, this is what I'm wondering. If CM Punk was so desperate just to, to try and, get sympathy still, here's one question I want to know. Why would you bring your dog to an event?
Well, I can almost pale this in comparison. remember the days of when the British Bulldog used to bring his dog to the ring, back in the 80s, or when Tori Wilson used to bring her little dog to the ring. So, I mean, this is not unheard of where a wrestler, brings their dog to the event. I mean, Jake the Snake was notorious for bringing his snake to every event he went to. But why, here's the question. Yeah, why would CM Punk, well, not just why would CM Punk bring his dog, because again, that's not unheard of. But why would CM Punk or anyone for that matter put the dog in harm's way? Why would anybody want to put the dog in harm's way at the end of the day? I would have said, all right, well, there's a dog here, and I know he wasn't a big dog, but I mean, those dogs can still give you a little bite. Let me tell you. It's not the big dog. It's not the big dog.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I think I understand your point right there. I'm just thinking, like, if you didn't want Larry in harm's way, I mean, one or two things. You should have had him, okay, that's funny. Yeah, you should have had him in close proximity and not have him near the doorway, because otherwise you wouldn't have the Elite do super kick party in your freaking doorstep. And then you have freaking Kenny Omega, Twinkle Toes, as Jim Cornette would call him, just wanting to grab the dog, and then just, have the elites, dumb Fs, just come after Punk for no reason. And then you have Ace Steel getting fired. I mean, like, dude,
I liked Ace Steel too. He was doing a great thing on AEW. I thought he was doing great.
Oh yeah, did you? Yeah, and he dropped an F-bomb on the Dynamite Go Home show before All Out.
See, AEW, they take away the two guys that reinvented that business, Ace Steel and CM Punk. Oh, let's take away those two guys. Yeah, that's going to really jeopardize the company. That's going to really put asses in seats getting rid of those two guys.
Be honest with you, I didn't really think Ace Steel was that much of a big deal until he, took that microphone. But as for Punk, I could see he's a big deal in some cases. But the more we keep hearing more about the story, the more we see Punk's ego being exposed. I mean, you saw the media scrum. He sounded more like a bitter man that was egomaniacal than he was, proud of.
Well, again, it's one of those things. If you're in the wrestling business, you kind of got to have an ego, but there's a way to not translate it to go over the edge and over the line. Now, again, I'm not going to come out here and say CM Punk's perfect. Obviously, he's got his wrongdoings. He's done his, his shit, right? But at the end of the day, in my opinion, CM Punk just is a man of word. He stays on his word. He tells it as he sees it. You might not agree with him, but CM Punk tells it as it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the one thing that really caught me off guard when I was listening to the media scrum is that this guy who was a designer, that worked with, that was affiliated with Colt Cabana, all of a sudden Punk has to, talk about what had happened. And I'm like, wait, this ain't about Colt Cabana. This is about the aftermath of what we just witnessed on pay-per-view. And you're just making this all about real life stuff that you've had with Colt Cabana. I mean, this ain't freaking something to wrestle with Bruce Pritchard and Conrad Thompson. Like, what are we looking at here?
I don't understand why Punk went into that diatribe about Colt Cabana. I think it was somebody that asked him about it, right? Is that why he went into? That's why he went into that initially, right?
Funny thing is, I don't think nobody asked him about it. I think he just went out there and just just simply vented. You know, like it's like saying like, did you do improv with Scott Colton? I mean, are you friends with him and all that? And he's like, no. And like, well, that makes two of us. And then that's when he starts, venting about what had happened.
Yeah, no, and again, CM Punk is one of those guys that he will go off the hook if he has to. He will go off the hook, and again, obviously, as we saw, one situation led to another, and things got way out of control. But I want to thank you for joining the show, bro. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We will be right back. I want to thank the Geordie Skull for being on the show. We're going to be right back. We're going to take a quick commercial break from the Brash and Brazen. This is Sean's View Entertainment, where we're bringing you live onto the show. We're bringing you live onto the Brash and the Brazen to discuss all news and rumors and all the pro wrestling trending now topics, then, now, before, and after, and today. Join now. There is the StreamYard link. Join in now to talk all things WWE or AEW. I want to thank those that have already joined the show, whether you like me, whether you're against me, or whether you're for me. I want to thank you. We are going to take a quick commercial break. And welcome to another installment of Sean's View Uncut, the show that raises the eyebrows of the entire internet wrestling community. I don't even know if there's still an internet wrestling community that exists, but the wrestling community that may exist on YouTube. We're going to bring on the haters, the fans, the subscribers, the naysayers. Hell, we might even bring on a couple of bots and trolls. But as long as we keep it wrestling oriented and not about drama and not about the past, we will bring it to you live on Sean's View each and every Wednesday night. We will bring it to you live on the air. We're going to bring the live viewers. I said I'm going to pump up the interaction. I am going to put this show in your hands. I am going to put this show in your hands. And again, this is the show that's going to raise a lot of eyebrows on Sean's View Entertainment. And again, guys, get out your Super Chat donations. Get out your proclamations. Get out your Super Chats. Donate to the show today. And it would appear as if we have somebody else on the show. Oh, wait a minute. We have the man himself. I think we have him backstage. I think we have him here. I think he is fear. He is not a troll. He is not a troll. He is indeed real, I think. I'm seeing a face move, so this is a good thing.
Hey,
Ladies and
Sean.
gentlemen, we got Steven Burns in the chat room. What's going on, my man?
How are you? First time after watching your show all these years.
Yes, I thank you so much. And again, bro, I apologize for saying, because again, you don't know people online. You know what I've been through, bro. You've seen what I've
been watching. I know.
Bro, you see the shit I deal with on this website, my man. And hey, we all got our things. Nobody's perfect, but bro, I'm glad I have a face to match with the screen, bro. I'm very happy.
Well, it's the first time I'm doing this.
Bro, it means a lot. No, honestly, the fact that you've been watching, you've been hearing me, Bro, thank you for joining, guys. What do you want to talk about, bro? What topic? Are you a WWE
Hey, well,
fan? AEW?
this year marks the 40th anniversary of Starrcade.
Yeah, well, the only thing I didn't like about Starrcade was what the WWE did with it. They brought it back as a live event. That's it, a live event.
I think they should bring it back as a permanent pay-per-view.
That's what I think. I think they should bring it back as an
say,
actual pay-per-view. Yes.
This is funny because I found out they have the same day when they have NXT Deadline, they have Ring of Honor's pay-per-view, Impact Wrestling's pay-per-view.
Yep.
And that's a competition. Have 3 pay-per-views at the same time.
Yeah, that is something big. I mean, I
Hey,
can't remember the last time we saw something like that. That is something.
Remember back in the 80s and 70s, 60s, it used to be wrestling territories?
Yes, NWA, AWA. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh,
Right?
yeah, big time.
Think of as Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, WWE, AEW. It feels like the territory zone again.
Kind of in a way. I see what you're saying, bro. In a way, it does.
I know NWA was still running all these years.
Yeah, well, we got, what's his name? The guy of Smashing Pumpkins. What's his name? I can't think of his name right now. The lead singer of Smashing Pumpkins. He's in charge of NWA. My God, what the hell's his name? Someone in the chat room. Help.
I got one for you. Do you ever heard of WEW, Women's Erotic Wrestling?
Did that used to be around, or is that still around?
I don't know. I see it on YouTube. I see Women's of Wrestling.
Well, I know AJ Lee is in one of those wrestlings where she's like the general manager or something, or commentator. I know she just joined one of those organizations.
Like, I know there's a lot of weird things for the internet. Like, there's some.
You got that
There's
right.
a lot of hackers are playing like wrestlers too.
What?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you heard about Carmella. Was supposed to have a baby, but she had a miscarriage.
Was that real?
Yeah.
See, now I didn't bring that. Now that's one story I don't want to bring up because we're talking about a baby, we're talking about a life, we're talking about death. I didn't want to touch that one. So that was real.
I think I don't know when WWE's ever going to host a live event like in Mexico yet or Hawaii. It's been a long time since they did a Hawaii house show.
No, I mean, I can't remember now. See, I can remember the last time we saw Carmella. I don't remember her having like a little stomach on her for being pregnant. I mean, this must have been a baby that was probably very young.
Last time I saw Carmella, it was after WrestleMania, and then she got written off TV to get tied to knot with her fiance.
Yes, which is Corey Graves.
Yeah.
So Corey Graves, obviously, I'm surprised he's still on Raw commentating, knowing that they lost a child. That's terrible. That's awful.
I don't know if Lex Luger's gonna get in the Hall of Fame yet.
Yeah, Lex Luger, I'll tell you what, bro, for everything he accomplished, not only in WWE, but WCW, NWA, in my estimation, Luger, I know there's a lot of controversy tied to him and Miss Elizabeth. In my estimation, I do think he does deserve it. I mean, the guy, it's not like he was Chris Benoit and killed himself, killed his wife, his kid. I think Lex Luger does deserve the Hall of Fame. I think he does.
I think he does. I think if there was if he was still in the best shape right now, could have seen Triple H versus Lex Luger. Yeah.
Oh yeah. If Luger didn't have that big thing where he's confined to a wheelchair, I bet Luger would have had one more run in the WWE, no doubt.
I didn't know he was in the wheelchair all these years. So it's like, what the heck happened to him?
Yeah, I think that was back in like 2000. Yeah, I think that was back in like 2003 around that area where he's been in a wheelchair for a long time, and obviously he's not got the body he did, obviously, and sadly he is confined to a wheelchair the rest of his life. But no, man, I mean, when you look at the legacy of Lex Luger, definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer in my estimation.
Yeah, definitely. I was like, we could have the dream match of a lifetime, the Battle of the Giants.
Yeah, that would have been another one. That would have been another thing that would have been impressive. But luckily, we were around to see the return, and hopefully you're a fan of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Austin wrestling at WrestleMania. Who would ever thought we would have seen that ever again? Retired for 19 years, comes back to the ring.
Well,
crazy.
I'm surprised didn't get. Well, see, it's been 30 years since WrestleMania 8 took place in Indianapolis.
Indianapolis, yes. What was that? The Hoosier Dome, right?
Yeah, the old Hoosier Dome.
Oh,
Yes.
Hoosier Dome, which is sadly
They're overdue.
That's the thing I hate, bro. When you look at all the arenas and all the stadiums that WrestleMania was in, most of them have been blown up, sadly. Most of them have been blown up because they made a new arena or a new stadium. It's very sad. Just like WrestleMania 3, the Pontiac Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. Bro, they blew that thing up. I was so sad, man. I went there.
Yeah.
I went there and did a...
Nobody kept maintaining.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I mean...
There was a lot of talks to turn it to Olympic Stadium.
They should have.
The winter and summer games.
Yep. Instead, they friggin' just blew it up, bro. Bro, I'm still heartbroken that they did that because I was there in 2016 when it was still up and still there, and you know I went in there and I did a piece on it actually that I am going to actually show on YouTube. One of the better things that I actually produced behind the scenes that nobody still has yet to see, nobody knows about. I did a big piece on the Pontiac Silverdome, and I'm going to be bringing that on YouTube one of these days once we rebuild the channel back up. And, bro, it's people like you, though. It's people like you, my man, that have brought Seanzviewent to this dance, and I appreciate people like you, man. Oh, shit. Wow. Now, is that the original poster or?
No, it's like a flag banner.
Oh, shit, bro. That's awesome. Holy
Amazon has them.
Oh, Amazon! Oh, bro, I'll have to be going on Amazon after the show.
They should make more of these with today's size paper posters.
Wow, that's when pay-per-view was actually pay-per-view, bro. Wow.
Like, oh damn! I don't know when they ever gonna do like a place they've never been yet, like Mexico City for a pay-per-view.
Well, I was just happy that they went back to the United Kingdom. I'm glad they went back to the UK.
I think they should bring back the hardcore title for Raw, European title for SmackDown. The 24/7 title felt like more like a women's hardcore championship, more for men. But it didn't look like it was more fitted for women than men.
I mean, I think that just looks kind of like they should just really honestly do away with that. In my estimation, there was a rumor that went out a week or two ago that Raw was going to introduce a new championship. I said, why not bring back the TV title? Why not? Well, not bring back, but for the first time ever in WWE, why not show off the TV title?
Okay, they had the cruiserweight title on NXT. I have not seen any of that going on with that.
Yeah, well, I don't even think the cruiserweight title. I don't even know if they're doing anything with that. The 205. Remember 205 Live? I don't even think they're doing 205 Live anymore. I think that's gone.
They usually do it after SmackDown went off there. I remember.
Yeah, and you know it's funny because I went to SmackDown a couple weeks ago in Worcester, Mass, where Triple H, celebrated the anniversary of SmackDown or the whatever edition it was, and that it kicked off, and there was no 205 Live. There was no 205 Live. I was kind of shocked by that. I think the WWE has done away with that though. So now I think that's why the cruiserweight title is no longer with us. But Steven, we were going to keep it right there, bro. We are just going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be back. But wait a minute, before we come back, do we have a real person? Is it James? See you later, jackass. He was waiting all night to go like that, and he's gone in 10 seconds. He was literally sitting at his little laptop. He was sitting at his little desktop all that time just to go like a retard, like an idiot, like a stupid retard. Wow, unbelievable, guys. We are here live on Seanzviewent. I want to thank Steven Burns for showing up on the show. I want to thank the other viewer and subscriber or fan or whatever he may be for coming onto the show. Super chat donations are open. Super stickers are here. The choice is yours. Where on this show, we're going to raise a lot of eyebrows because we're going to bring on anybody and everybody as long as it's talking about professional wrestling. We got a $2 donation from America's Most Wanted in the chat room. Put some respect on that Seanzviewent Entertainment's name. Yes, indeed, we are going to be in the Hall of Fame one day. Isn't it a shame that I'm not Kurt Cobain? All right, I'm not trying to rhyme and give a reason here, but ladies and gentlemen, we are the place. We are the show, Seanzviewent Entertainment, with a new concept, bringing StreamYard back to YouTube.com. We got Brian in the chat room, and again, I want to thank the $2 donation. Sean, I heard a rumor that WWE is interested in bringing back Tegan Knox to the WWE. Well, if that happens, well, then great and more power to the WWE, because we certainly could use a little taste of Tegan Knox, if you know what I mean. But what about Mandy Rose? Who here is enjoying the run of Mandy Rose over 1 year as the NXT champion? We got Steve C, 1994, in the chat room. He says, I was there too. We could have done a meetup. Well, bro, I had no idea you were there, but Seanview will be in Boston. I will be in Providence for Survivor Series and for SmackDown, and I will be live for Monday Night Raw as we open the door. Yes, indeed. WWE is number one. Yes, indeed. WWE is indeed number one. What is your thoughts and your comments in the chat room? Mandy should be on SmackDown. I agree. Seth Rollins is now a face, viewers. Seth Rollins is now a face. He is now a babyface in WWE. Who here agrees with Seth Rollins being a babyface on Monday Night Raw? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. The feud with Ali has dropped. Obviously, the feud with Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. I didn't mean to say Muhammad Ali. Mustafa Ali. The feud with Mustafa Ali has dropped. It has stopped. It has deleted. And now Seth Rollins is now a good guy. Seth Rollins is now a face. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And, bro, Anthony, bro, in the background, bro, I see you backstage, bro. You're not coming on unless you show your face, Anthony. If you don't show your face, I'm not going to bring you on to the show. And again, WWE Crown Jewel is in major danger of being canceled. There is a lot of rumors. Again, this is not confirmed, but there is a lot of rumors about Crown Jewel being canceled, and they are in big danger, ladies and gentlemen. Big, big danger. Remember, if you guys want to join the show, we're trying to get some new faces on here, whether it be a fan, a subscriber, a hater, a naysayer. As long as you have a real face and you're not a disgrace, I'll bring you live onto the chat room. We got Tony, who says, I like Seth as a bad guy. Crown Joe, she just moved to a new location. Yeah, they should move it to a new location, Steven. I agree. Carl, again, we're not bringing anyone on unless you have a face. Unless you have a face, we cannot bring you on to the show. Unfortunately, sadly, we cannot bring you on to the show. Seth is better as a heel. Guys, remember, when you donate to the show, I will throw up your donation on the screen. Whether it be a donation, whether it be a super chat, or whether it be a super sticker, this is where it's. Remember, your donations will keep Seanview on YouTube. Your donations will keep Seanview on YouTube.com. Remember, we have to make this a November to remember, viewers. Remember, we have to make this a November to remember. We got Christopher in the chat room on Seanzviewent Entertainment, the brash and the brazen. Now, Mike, bro, again, if you don't show your face, I can't. Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. Cody Edwards with a $19.99 donation. Watching since day one-ish, dog. Keep up the great work, bro. Then, now, and forever, Seanzviewent Rollins. Face. Yes, yes. Thank you, bro. Cody Edwards, that kind of donation will help keep Seanzview on YouTube, as it will pay the electricity. It will pay the internet. It will pay it so you don't forget about the November to remember Seanzview Entertainment. Thank you, Cody Edwards, for that miraculous Cody Edward donation of $19.99. Thank you so much for that great proclamation. And we're going to be streaming all the time, every time. Seanzview Entertainment. We're taking your comments, your opinions. Seanzview Entertainment is where it is at, ladies and gentlemen. There is a fact here. The fact is that I'm the face that books this place. Remember, if it's not brash, well, then it is absolute trash. And if those of you that are here, it's about those that are here. It's not about those aren't here. But if you're watching me on replay, you also matter too. You also matter too at the end of the day. See you later, bro. Didn't work out for you that time. And again, it's a rumor. It is not confirmed. It is not confirmed, but there is a rumor that they could cancel Crown Jewel due to the threat, due to the major threat over there in Saudi Arabia. And again, I want to thank the $19.99 donation. It is donations like that will keep Seanzview on YouTube for the foreseeable future. Guys, again, it is your comments, your opinions. It is all about you at the end of the day. It is about each and every one of you. The brash and the brazen. We come live with the hottest news, rumors, and headlines, and we bring it all up. We got Sean Guerrero in the chat room. Hopefully, Crown Jewel will go on Saturday morning, and if not, they should go on Sunday morning. And we have in the chat room, Chester is here. What's going on, brother?
Doing good.
What is going on, man? Now, are you a fan of WWE, AEW, or both?
I am a WWE.
You're a big WWE fan, man. Now, how long have you been watching Seanzview for?
This is my first year.
Oh, so you just started watching Seanzview this year?
Yeah.
Well, bro, I definitely say thank you so much for joining Seanzview and being a part of this. Bro, how did you find Seanzview on YouTube? Did you just find me by searching one day or what?
It was on your YouTube.
Oh, you found me on YouTube. Now, did you find me through somebody else, or did you just happen to go on YouTube one day and you saw me on YouTube?
I went to your YouTube channel.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. It's viewers and subscribers like you, man, that make Seanzview want to come on here every day and give people like you, man, the news, the rumors, and the headlines, Chester. I think, and I always see you in the chat room, brother. I always see you interacting. I always see you commenting, man. I thank you for your interaction, bro. It means a lot to the show, bro. Is there any questions that you had?
So I want to talk about the WWE Money in the Bank matches.
Yeah. They're supposedly canceling the pay-per-view, and they're going to make it its own match at WrestleMania again, which is going to be a hell of a thing. It's going to be great. It is going to be awesome. I cannot wait for the WWE to make it its own match once again. I want to thank you, Chester, so much. Bro, always interact in the chat room, my man. Thank you so much. With that is Chester. Give a round of applause, everybody. Chester in the chat room. Chester in the chat room. Ladies and gentlemen, our next participant on Seanzview Entertainment. Is it real? Is he here? Is he fear? Is it Cody Edwards?
Sure, on that, like.
He thought he was going to fool me. The Mastodon says the show must go on. The show must go on, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I want to thank all of you for your comments, your opinions. I want to thank all of you. Remember, Super Chat donations are open, super stickers, or you can donate to the GoFundMe of Seanzview Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. There are many ways to support the show. The show of shows, guys. Remember, if you want to help keep Seanzview on YouTube, remember to donate, remember to subscribe, and most importantly, hit that bell and turn on all notifications. If you want to go live with Seanzview Entertainment, if you want to be a part of my presentation, all you got to do is click this link in the chat room. If you want to be a live part of my presentation, again, where we bring you live on the show. No, thank you, Chester. I thank you, Chester. Thank you for always being a part of the brash and the brazen. There is the link. If you guys want to join in, you come onto the show live, and we'll talk about pro wrestling. We will talk about pro wrestling. Yeah, Timothy, I'm sure you're real. Again, you got to show your face. If you have a real face, I'll bring you on. We got VJC who says, we are dealing with a major threat in Saudi Arabia involving people's lives, people getting killed. WWE has to think it's wrestlers and the fans that make sure it is safe. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. We got Chris Clown Fire, Acknowledge SVE. Who here likes my ECW t-shirt? Who here likes my ECW One Night Stand t-shirt that I got from ECW One Night Stand 2005? Who here likes my brand new ECW t-shirt? No, I'm just kidding. I didn't actually go to ECW One Night Stand. Ha, ha, ha. I'm just kidding. But it's a nice shirt, bro. It's a nice shirt, isn't it? Yes. It is indeed a nice shirt in my estimation. We got Up next on Seanzviewent Entertainment, Christopher. What's going on, dude? We got Christopher. Hello? Can Christopher hear us? Can he hear us? Again, we are bringing on only live people on the show with a real face that has the real taste. And ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe it. He has risen from the dead. He has come up somehow in some way. Ladies and gentlemen, from the dark side, from the pits, from the dungeon, from down under, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe he has come up. He has come up big. I've heard a lot of scratching and clawing. I've heard a lot of mentions. I've heard a lot of drama. I have heard a lot of feedback about this person, about this individual. And ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it if I saw it with my own eyes. And I have to realize, I have to recognize what we're about to see, because for the first time in over a year, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in a long time, I present to you the one, the only. What?
Hey, Prince Idol has risen. Prince Idol, the man who started it all with Sean's View Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. Sean has opened the Pandora's box, and look what he gets inside the Pandora box. But first, I want to talk about, when is Cody Rhodes coming back, my brother?
Cody Rhodes, bro, they say he's doing really good on the injury trail. He's getting a lot better, a lot quicker, a lot healthier, and he's coming back before he was supposed to come back. He wasn't supposed to come back till WrestleMania. Now there's a lot of rumors he might come back at Royal Rumble or the Elimination Chamber.
And the sad news is, me and you both started this channel with CM Punk. I don't like what he said, man. I don't like what he said. I'm holding back on asking you, what's your thoughts on that promo he made?
Now, who are we talking about now? CM Punk? What promo by who?
CM Punk. What's your thoughts on that?
Bro, well, CM Punk said a lot of things. Are you talking about the thing he did at AEW?
Yeah, man. I always wanted to get your thoughts on that.
So what? So you weren't on the side of Punk for that? You didn't agree with CM Punk? Is that what you're saying?
No, man. You had no right to trash the locker room like that. You can't do that in business like that. You can't do that. That's like a basketball player trashing, like Kobe trashing his team. You can't do that.
Yeah, no, and you know what? And it might have been over the line. It might have been over the edge. But you know what? CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, is a man of his word. And whether right, wrong, or indifferent, whether it would be absurd or whether it be upended or downended, CM Punk just says what's on the top of his mind, at the top of his head. CM Punk is indeed just what his theme song says, the cult of personality. And again, bro, and I see what you're saying, why you wouldn't agree with what CM Punk did, but that's who CM Punk is. That's what he represents. He's all about speech and saying how it is. And you might not see it as how it is, but that's how he sees it. And I just give Punk credit for doing what he did. And, CM Punk isn't he's a no bullshit artist. He goes on there and says what he has to say. And whether you agree or disagree, it got the world talking. I mean, CM Punk was in still is if he ever goes back. But right now, it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
But I think, not to cut you off, I think he did it in a way where he was a baby face. Now, had he run this promo as a heel, dude, it would have been fire. Everybody would have been shocked. But he did it as a baby face. That's why it backfired.
Yeah, I mean, if he would have came back as a heel, I think that would have definitely changed the progression. Is that your phone going off, bro?
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, no, man. If CM Punk, bro, are you coming? Where are you coming from right now? Because it looks like it's light out where you are right now.
It's my room.
Oh, you're light. All right, I was gonna say, what is it? Is it light out where you are? Is it early afternoon? Are you on another side of the country somewhere? But no, bro. What CM Punk, bro, did is, good guy, bad guy, whatever he is, a tweener. CM Punk, set AEW on fire, and now you release him. The ratings go down. The attendance starts plummeting. The interest starts going down. Cody Rhodes left AEW because he saw that the crash that was about to happen. Cody Rhodes goes to WWE.
Big game change, I will say. Triple H has done huge game change.
Oh,
It made Tony rip his hair out. Tony
yeah.
Khan.
It really did, bro. Bro, you got the Booker T hairstyle going on from 2001, bro. You got the Booker T
Still,
hairstyle from
still.
2000. You actually look like Booker
Actually,
T right now.
I'm channeling my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, bro.
I'm trying to channel him, dude. I'm trying to channel him.
Yeah, man. I thought it was almost Booker T coming onto the show when I saw you, bro. So is it safe to say that you're watching WWE more often now, or just when you get a chance?
Just when I get a chance, because AEW, it's getting better, but slowly but sure, it doesn't feel the same without seeing Punk. I will say it doesn't feel the same. I'm a huge fan of Moxley, a huge fan of Jericho. I love what they're doing now, but something's missing, and what's missing from AEW is seeing Punk. And I don't know if he's going to come back or not. That's the main thing. Is he coming back? Is he not coming back? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Well, that's the thing, bro. I don't know if AEW is going to be able to recover from this, man, because this is not like you're just losing some kind of curtain jerker, some guy that's on AEW Black or Dark, AEW Dark. It's not like you're losing someone like that. You're losing a top perennial performer. You're losing your block. That's like right now, if the WWE were to lose Roman Reigns, there goes the ticket sales. There goes the buy rates. There goes the ratings. And now AEW somehow has to rebuild from what they've lost. And losing somebody, I really compare this to, bro. Here's how I compare this. I compare this to when Stone Cold Steve Austin walked out on the company in 2002. They had to rebuild. They had to do a draft. They had to redevelop. They had to progress. They had to push new stars like Brock Lesnar, like Eddie Guerrero, like Edge into the promised land. Now, luckily for AEW, I'll say this. The one thing that AEW has going for them with the loss of Punk is at least they have a million other wrestlers that they can count on to take that ball and run with it.
Well, with Punk, his best decision, and this is my opinion, his best decision is go back to WWE, because at least you'll have the WrestleMania moment he always wanted. On top of that, they'll give him the run that he always wanted to have, and then after the run is over, they'll probably put him where he deserves in the Hall of Fame, and he can be a part-time like Kurt Angle, Goldberg. He can always come back and give us more matches. So the best decision, if you're watching out there, Phil Brooks, the best decision for Phil Brooks is to try to make amends with Stephanie and Triple H, and hopefully they'll give you the run that you deserve, the run that you was craving when you were there back in the past. And yeah, I really think he should go back to WWE, because he'll have a great run, a great opponent at WrestleMania, and they'll be able to retire him correctly the way he wants to go out. And then they'll put him in the Hall of Fame, which is the CM Punk does deserve to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. That's where most guys want to be, in the Hall of Fame, because AEW don't have no Hall of Fame yet. So he might as well just be where every wrestler is.
Little too early for AEW. Hey, bro, it's something that
Exactly.
TNA even has a Hall of Fame, bro.
Exactly. CM Punk deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He really does. Him and his wife.
Yeah,
definitely need to be in the Hall of Fame.
Now, we're not going to talk about all the drama that's happened in the past with you, me, and everyone else. But, bro, what have you been up to, bro? What have you been up to as of late? What has the great Prince, been up to as of late, bro? It's been a while. It's been a long time.
I've been there, bro. I've been here. I've been there. I've been fair. Been watching you, watching other people. But mostly, I have evolved and grown up, and learned from my mistakes.
Now, bro,
I've
are you back?
improved.
Now, I know I'm not going to mention any of the names on here, but are you by yourself on here now? Or are you with another crew on YouTube? Or did you just decide to come here for one night? Or what's going on, bro? What side of the fence are you on? Or are you just on everyone's show again? Because I know for a while there, you were bouncing back from this show to that show. What is the Prince doing these days on YouTube?
To be honest, I was everywhere, but I have been stopping by. You have seen me in your chat room a couple times. I always said the same thing. This will always be my home. This will always be my home. I'm always welcome on Sean's View. If Sean's View, sir, boss, allows me to come back home.
Yeah, bro, this is the place to be, bro. And you know what, man? As we continue to redevelop the channel and progress this, bro, maybe again, bro, this is where we do this open forum every Wednesday, Tuesday night. Well, now it's Wednesday. We are going to premiere this. We're going to bring this, and we bring the people on, bro. And you're one of the people. You were one of my first guest hosts on Sean's View. So, bro, we are bringing you back on. And you know what? With the succession of the stream tonight, I don't think this will just be a one-night stand like my shirt says. I think this might be a daily thing here on Show and View, bro. What do you think about being on Show and View again, bro?
Dude, I'm always willing to come home. I've been coming home in your chat room. I'm always going to come. You see, what I did was to make amends with Sean. I'm gonna apologize for everything I did. Between me and you, it was like Vince versus Brad. But here I am. Here I am now, saying sorry. I want to be back. It's like if Sean's View can let Prince Idol back on his platform, why can't Triple H let CM Punk back? That's where I'm going with this. So if Prince Idol can come back to Sean's View, then CM Punk can go back to WWE.
Bro, and with that, Prince, I want to thank you, bro. I want to thank the Prince for showing up, and that was a great way to end it for the Prince. And again, you may not have seen the last of the Prince. And again, guys, this show has went off without a hitch so far. This show has been great. It has been grand. It is the first ever live, uncut Seanzviewent Entertainment discussing all the rumors, the news headlines, the past, the present, and the future right here where we settle the score. You thought you were going to get in that time too. Didn't happen. See, the trolls think they're going to just scour their way in. They think they're going to just roll in and destroy and decimate Sean's View. Well, that ain't going to happen. Not while Sean's View is here. Now, we're going to give this about another few moments. Now, I'm giving everybody a few moments. If you want to join in, I'm giving a last call. A last call for you to join in. There is the link. There is the link. There is the kink. There is the stink. If you guys want to join in, there is the link to click right now. Join the StreamYard. Join Sean's View, just like Prince did, just like Stephen Burns did. Join in right now for a show. And again, I want to give a big, big thanks to Stephen. I want to give a major thanks to Stephen. And who do we have here? Oh, boy, here we go. See you later, bro. You almost got it, bro. It almost happened, bro. It almost happened, huh? We're giving a last chance, a last opportunity to the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. Super Chat donations are open, guys. Donate to the Super Chat today. Steven is still here, bro. I thank you so much, man. I thank you so much. Now, bro, Steven, I want to know that picture of you, that picture right there, bro. Now, was that picture when you were a younger guy? Obviously, look like you were younger. What, you were like in your teenage years there, bro? Was that a high school picture? Was that a middle school picture, bro? Did you get a lot of the ladies back then, my man? Did you get a lot of the ladies, bro? Bro, looking good, man. Looking pretty shabby, bro. Looking pretty damn shabby. Summer Rae returning to WWE. That is the rumor. That is the bro. No wonder why you're looking stunning and fashionable, bro. Look at that, bro. The prom picture of Stephen Burns. Yes, indeed. And again, we're giving one more call, guys. The last call, the last opportunity to join Seanzviewent Entertainment. Where on this show, we're going to raise a lot of eyebrows. We're going to rise it all up, guys. We're going to rise it up, kind of like the theme song on SmackDown, Rise Up. But ladies and gentlemen, coming onto the show, and it looks like it is a real person. Ladies and gentlemen, does it take skill or does it take luck or do we give a fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, on to the show, we have...
Hi.
What is going on, brother? What's going on, my man?
Good. How are you, sir?
I am doing pretty good, bro. How you doing today? What's going on? What's the haps?
Well, I just wanted to, curtail on the CM Punk thing. I just want to make sure that everybody remembers that CM Punk at the scrum, where with Tony Khan sitting right next to him. do you recall, as well as I do, that Tony Khan was shaking his head yes to the majority of what CM Punk was saying, and did not really interrupt him or disagree with him or anything like that. And then all this. And
he was sitting there with like the deer in the headlights. He didn't know what the hell to do. He was like kind of yeah, and like a yes man when he probably should have said yes to a lot of the things that was said. He should have probably took command of the situation, but instead, like you said, bro, he sit there and just kind of like going with it, going with the flow. I don't think Tony Khan really knew what he was getting himself into when CM Punk sat down. Nobody thought that was going to happen. I mean, bro, what did you think about that? Do you think CM Punk's in the right? Do you think he's in the wrong? What do you think, bro?
Well, I don't know, honestly. I mean, I want to I want to. I mean, I'm a CM Punk fan. Okay, so I lean more towards his side, or I want to. You know, I really want to. But
Now, are
you
you a
know,
CM Punk fan through and through, or are you a new CM Punk fan?
oh no, I've been a CM Punk fan for forever.
So you were, yeah. So even like, are we going back to like his ROH days when he was in Ring of Honor?
Yeah, all of it. Yeah, I loved it when he was when he wrestled Eddie Guerrero and had some great top notch matches, and just he's done a lot. There's a lot that people don't know or don't realize before he went into WWE. I'm still, even with the WWE days, I'm still, very appreciative of what he's done there, as well as with Daniel Bryan or Brian Danielson, same thing.
Yes.
They're both great. They're both great wrestlers. So, I'm really, I'm still, I really don't know Kenny Omega that well, because of, he's with the New Japan and stuff like that. That was never my forte. So I haven't really, I'm not
big on that. Yeah, I was never really big on NJPW, bro. I only realized Kenny Omega when he went to AEW.
Right, exactly. But I can appreciate, his stuff.
Oh
but,
yeah,
but
sure.
But some of the stuff, is wild and is like super acrobatic and stuff like that, and it's a different flavor, and so you have to get used to that. So it's just so I'm not. That's why I'm not trying to really take sides, too much. So I was really interested in seeing what the outcome of the investigation was going to be, but it was
they're saying that it didn't wrap up. So we're going to see just where that's going to lead to with that, because it's obviously very in depth, it's very detailed, and we're going to see if there's going to be any lawsuits coming out of this, whether CM Punk sues AEW or AEW sues CM Punk.
Right. Well, I wish CM Punk the best. Period. No matter what no matter how this turns out. So, I just want to put that out there. And again, I really appreciate you. So I appreciate you and your format. I'm not an avid super fan. I mean, I'm not there all the time, but I do get some of your notices and clicks and stuff like that for your notices when they come on. So I check you out every once in a while. So, and this is just one night that I just happened to just, click and come on by, and you were all talking about CM Punk. It was like, oh well, cool. I'll just put my 2 cents in. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting me.
I appreciate it, man. And obviously, you're welcome anytime, bro. Anytime, you're welcome all the time. But when you can, bro, watch. I appreciate the hell out of you for it. Thank you so much, my man.
Have a great one. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem, bro. There you go. Another great viewer and subscriber coming into the room. Give it up to Skill and Luck. Give a fuck, because he was actually a good guy. So Skill and Luck, thank you so much for coming on to Seanzviewent. And again, this is the first ever installment of Uncut Seanzviewent #1. Again, we're going to be doing this. Again, we might stick to a schedule. It might be every Tuesday night. It might be every Wednesday night. We're going to see what this gets over, how it gets over. Share this video on Facebook and Twitter, and tell your friends, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles, your dad, your moms. Tell everyone you know that Seanzviewent, the hottest ticket in town. This is the place to be. And again, I want to thank everybody in the chat room for making this a hell of a night, a successful night. Chester says, Sean, WWE will bring back the old pay-per-views to replace the ones that the WWE did cancel, like Money in the Bank and Hell in a Cell. Yes, and in favor of that, and in place of that, we're going to see the return of such pay-per-views like I said, like we talked about earlier, King of the Ring, Judgment Day, Over the Edge, perhaps Backlash, perhaps events and pay-per-views that we grew up on, No Mercy, perhaps. So just be glad that they didn't do away, because, remember, guys, remember this. There was one year, a few years ago, there was talk of the WWE getting rid of the Survivor Series. Thank God they didn't do that, because then we would have never got the War Games coming up in about a few weeks' time. Now, remember, viewers, we got 2 major mega pay-per-views this month. We got Crown Jewel, and then we got the Survivor Series. So that is going to be cool, old school, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Fully Loaded. Yes, Stephen Burns. Yes, Fully Loaded is also supposed to be making a return. And as we all remember, Sable was the one that became naked at Fully Loaded all the way back in 1998. As we all remember, Sable took off her top and revealed the hands on the boobage at Fully Loaded 1998. And boy, wasn't that great. Yes, indeed, it was, viewers, fans, and subscribers. And again, I do want to thank all of you guys. Remember, Super Chat donations are open and live. We're doing a last call on Seanzview's Uncut, the brash and the brazen, where we raise the bar by far, where we give you the significance, the prominence, the dominance. You know, Max, if you're not going to show yourself, bro, we're not going to bring you onto the show, bro. We ain't going to bring you on here. So let's see what's happening here. Yeah, bro. Yeah, oh, I want you to bring StreamYard back. Yeah, just so you can yell and scream and holler. Well, how about you go make your mother holler like you do every night? Thank you, everybody, for joining another installment of the first ever live Uncut, where we bring on the viewers, the fans, the subscribers, the haters, the dividers. We will raise the eyebrows on this very show, Sean's View Entertainment. But great balls of fire. Come on. What a show. What a show that was. Yes, indeed. It was a show of shows. She raised the bar of the woman on one night. Do this once a week. I will donate. Yes, indeed. Sean's View Entertainment. This is the start of a new show, a new era. Now, this is in addition to the everyday videos that I will be giving you guys. I'll go, please urge all of you, go check out my YouTube shorts. Again, I am going to flood this website with live streams, with uploads, with regular uploads, with shows like this. And of course, live streams each and every day, the brash and the brazen. We got Chris Clown Fire in the chat room. Chris Clown Fire, bro. No, I'm not skipping anything, bro. We got everybody in the chat room here. We got everyone in the chat. Here we go. We got everyone in the chat, viewers. Yes, indeed. This is where it is at. Yeah, remember back when WWE started, there was only 4 big pay-per-views. There was the big 4, and then it soared. But Chris Clown Fire, just calm down, bro. I'm not skipping comments. We see you. I shouted you out. I gave you your recognition, bro. Don't get too mad. All right, bro. We shouted you out. Taboo Tuesday or Cyber Sunday. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for the sentiments, the comments. And again, viewers, we might do this every night or we might do this once a week. We're going to see the views. We're going to see how it gets over. We're going to see if, and again, we have a lot of hate watchers, and that's all right. You're always going to have the haters, the naysayers, the critics. At least they're going to have a pizza coming to my front door at 1 a.m. in the morning, or maybe some dynamite coming at my door. Maybe they'll send the cops, the police. Who knows what else they're going to send. But all I know is that this is Sean's View Entertainment, the brash and the brazen. And if you don't like it, well, then learn to love it, because Sean's View Entertainment isn't going anywhere. Subscribe, hit that bell, and turn on all notifications, because this is your number one destination for all the hottest, the greatest, the best, the most relentless WWE news and rumors right here on YouTube.com.